You gotta be on your at.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times that the iconic HBO drama The Sopranos made us say... Number 10, some pulp.
You smoking?
What is this, a third degree?
We think it's probably pretty fair to say that Tony and Carmela Soprano's marriage has seen its share of ups and downs. Probably more downs, to be honest. This episode clearly illustrates through a number of lenses the struggles of their tempestuous relationship. In particular, their often precarious financial situation. Overwhelmed by the pressure which seems to be closing in from all sides, Carmela loses her temper at Tony's childish demand for more orange juice, specifically the kind that he likes.
It says with pulp.
You like it with pulp.
Not this much. I like the one that says some pulp.
The insensitive incident only deepens Carmela's resentment following a solo therapy session with Dr. Melfi. After that, the elderly, taciturn Dr. Krakauer gets very real with her.
I may be overstepping my boundaries here, but you are Jewish, aren't you?
Is that relevant?
Number 9, Detective Mike Hunt.
Hello?
Mrs. Marianucci Galtieri?
Yes.
Hi, this is Detective Mike Hunt, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania Police Department. You have a son, Peter Paul?
This is one of the rare Sopranos jokes that would work just as well on a major network. And it's all thanks to a bit of incredibly crude wordplay as part of a mean-spirited prank pulled off by Joe Pantoliano's Ralphie Cifaretto.
Ma'am, I wish that was all. But I'm afraid we had to have emergency surgery performed upon arrival at headquarters after discovery of a small rodent in the rectal passage.
The juvenile gag is the result of a brewing beef between Ralphie and Paulie, all stemming from a nasty comment the former had made about Johnny Sack's wife, which predictably gets back to Johnny himself via Paulie. Seeking revenge, Ralphie, Vito, and Eugene crank call Paulie's mother Nucci, with Ralphie giving himself something of a colorfully named alter ego. We'll let you figure the joke out.
Ma'am, could you hold on for 1 second? I have the hospital on the other line.
Number 8, Whack Your Enthusiasm.
Why am I on there?
What? It's not you.
Uncle Junior's Alzheimer's diagnosis and subsequent decline in mental health form an important part of the plot lines in The Sopranos' later seasons. And Where's Johnny goes a long way in bringing Corrado's affliction to the series' forefront. While idly watching television, Junior is shocked to see himself and Bobby arguing on the screen. Except it isn't.
Junior, it's not you. It's a TV program, a movie.
It's Larry David and Jeff Garlin, also of HBO fame, but for the Seinfeld offshoot Curb Your Enthusiasm, who admittedly bear an amusingly close resemblance to the two. It feels worth noting that a plot point on a 2005 Curb episode focuses on David's system for arranging his Sopranos DVDs, possibly a tribute to this episode's hilarious shout-out.
If you're blaming this on me, you're barking up the wrong tree, okay? I have a system. When I watch a DVD, I put the case on top of the DVD player. Then when I'm done, I take the DVD, I put it back in the case, and then I put it back on the shelf.
Number 7, Artie Bickle.
Oh, Jean-Philippe. You're home. I called you 5 times. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Message machine broken. Nice crib. Was that Berber coffee?
We can't believe that John Ventimiglia, the actor behind Artie Bucco, wasn't Emmy-nominated for his mighty tragicomic performance in this episode. Bucco, trapped by a failed business deal and staring down the barrel of a loan from Tony, musters up his courage to confront his new nemesis, Jean-Philippe.
What, are you gonna cry now, huh?
However, instead of taking inspiration from The Godfather, Goodfellas, or any of the other films that his mobster friends idolize, Artie instead opts for a decidedly subpar impression of Travis Bickle, Robert De Niro's unhinged taxi driver character. Realizing that said confrontation ends with Jean-Philippe tearing Artie's earring out adds another layer of cringe comedy.
If I see you again, I'd kill you.
Oh.
Number 6, Remembering Livia.
I suppose I should have just kept my mouth shut, like a mute.
It probably goes without saying that the irascible, miserable, one-of-a-kind Livia was not exactly the warm and fuzzy type. Livia passes away suddenly at the beginning of the 3rd Soprano season, and her extravagant wake at the Soprano family home could probably rank as number 1 of the show's most awkward moments.
Mrs. Soprano may have passed, but who's to say there isn't another Mrs. Soprano just like her, or will be? Maybe not with the same fears and paranoia, but the same.
When Janice, Tony's sister, pressures an uncomfortable group of mourners into eulogizing her mother, she gets a great deal more than she'd bargained for. A stoned Chris tries his best to chime in before Carmela and her father unburden themselves of the clearly ridiculous notion that Livia can be remembered fondly.
I'm sitting here thinking I should protect my children from the truth about their grandmother on the one hand. On the other, I'm saying to myself, what kind of example am I setting?
Number 5. South of the border.
Uncle June's in a muff.
What?
Oh, did I say muff? I meant rough.
The subject of this scene and psychiatry, according to Tony, are the two key factors that contributed to his mother Livia's attempt to assassinate him, alongside Junior, her co-conspirator. The latter's longtime Gumar Bobby's loose lips in that case are the smoking gun. She goes a step too far in oversharing about her and Junior's bedroom habits, and panic spreads through the grapevine concerning the recently appointed Junior's ability to lead as acting boss of the DeMeo crime family.
What's that smell? Did you guys go to a sushi bar?
Once Carmela spills the beans to Tony, the tension already growing between the two threatens to boil over, as a supposedly innocuous trip to the golf course turns into the roast of Corrado Jr. Soprano.
Out of the border, down Mexico way.
Hey, listen, my friend. At least I can deal with my own problems.
Number 4. Satanic Black Magic.
What's the problem?
What the hell's the matter?
One of the best displays of Paulie Walnut's eccentric behavior follows Christopher's alarmingly close brush with death at the inept hands of Matt Bevilacqua and Sean Gismonti. Still recovering, a woozy, heavily sedated Chris tells Tony and Paulie about a nightmarish vision of hell he experienced while unconscious. He caps it off with an ominous beyond-the-grave transmission, supposedly from the deceased Brendan Filone and Mikey Palmisi, the latter of whom met his end by Paulie's hand.
Tony and Paulie, 3 o'clock.
The deeply superstitious Paulie attends a seance in an attempt to dispel the warning. Unsurprisingly, Paulie's devout faith is no match for the vengeful spirits.
Who you been talking to?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Number 3. Notre Dame.
MsMojo predicted all this.
Who did what?
All these problems, the Middle East, the end of the world.
Nostradamus.
Talk about a meeting of the minds. A running theme throughout The Sopranos is the decline of capitalism and the American empire, which sweet, simple Bobby attempts to ponder in his own unique way. What follows is an almost impressive display of ignorance, in which the future Mr. Janus Soprano confuses Nostradamus, Quasimodo, and Indiana's University of Notre Dame.
It's interesting, though, to be so similar, isn't it? Then I always thought, okay, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
In typical Sopranos fashion, the scene serves as a beautifully subtle bit of character development for both Tony and Bobby. Maybe after this scene, Tony understood how Dr. Melfi feels after one of his infamous malaprops.
You gonna tell me you never pondered that? The back thing with Notre Dame?
No.
Number 2. You're not gonna believe this.
Nice, huh? He was with the Interior Ministry. Guy's some kind of Russian Green Beret. This guy cannot come back to tell this story.
Routinely acclaimed as one of the series' best episodes, Pine Barrens is without a doubt one of its funniest. That status is largely the result of Chrissy and Paulie's odd couple chemistry, and the increasingly absurd and bizarre circumstances they find themselves in. Unexpectedly forced to drive out to the titular New Jersey Pine Barrens, the mismatched duo quickly discovers they are wildly out of their element.
What are those, Tic Tacs?
I just found them. I didn't know I had them on me.
You had Tic Tacs all along? Give me some.
There ain't no more. I ate them.
Selfish prick, I'm dying here.
This is only emphasized when Paulie receives a garbled call from Tony, who warns them of the potential danger their target poses. Being that they're so far out in the woods, Paulie's cell phone reception is considerably weakened, and his resulting misinterpretation has since become one of the show's most iconic lines.
You're not gonna believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator.
This house looked like
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Livia starts a fire, a sign that Tony's miserable mother is ready for a retirement community.
Oh my God! The wall's getting all black!
Bobby is shy. What the boss wants, the boss gets.
Nah, not me. I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm shy.
Unveiling Joey Pepys' tombstone, a rather unfortunate miscommunication that leaves Tony speechless.
He's dyslexic.
What's that got to do with it?
Brushing up on Leotardo family history, Phil and Richie Aprile could have bonded over their shared distaste for dance attire.
Changed it at Ellis Island to leotardo.
What did they do that for?
Because they're stupid, that's why. And jealous. They disrespected a proud Italian heritage and named us after a ballet costume.
Paulie's beef with shoelaces. Maybe we need a separate list about all the things Paulie is afraid of.
Even if the lace is dry, and even if you don't touch the body of the shoe, bacteria and virus migrate from the sole up.
You see this on TV?
I gotta watch TV to figure out the world.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Chrissy's intervention.
You killed the dog. What'd you do that for?
It was an accident. What was it, barking?
He sat on the while he was high.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Usually, an intervention for substance use is, well, a sober affair. But when Adriana's beloved dog Cosette meets her end at the rear of a strung-out Christopher, the resulting sit-down goes about as well as you might expect. Even despite the family's best efforts to stage an accurate intervention, going so far as to enlist a qualified mediator, the session almost immediately goes off the rails.
When I came in to open up one morning, there you were with your head half in the toilet. Your hair was in the toilet water. Disgusting.
I told you I had the flu.
I said my piece, Chrissy.
This is, of course, to the audience's benefit. We are treated to, pound for pound, some of the funniest exchanges on the entire show. Who'd have thought that sensitivity wasn't exactly Tony and the gang's strong suit?
Paul, you want to read your statement?
I don't write nothing down, so I'll keep this short and sweet. You're weak, you're out of control, and you become an embarrassment to yourself and everybody else.
Which Sopranos moment made you laugh as hard as Tony in this scene? Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, $4 a pound.